Great day, great day, great day, family. It's a beautiful Monday. It's windy as heck out here in Jersey City, but it's still a beautiful day. What am I coming on this little to make talk about? Pride and humility. Pride and humility, and how weed and the system, does its absolute best to induce fear, lack of confidence, uh, lower a reduction of our self-esteem through the miseducation, the indoctrination, and through motherfuckers always trying to put you down, put your dreams down, put your visions, your ideas down. And a lot of that is done through the music, through all these mediums of communications that we have available to us. And one of the ways that we ourselves destroy our ego, our pride, and become way too humble, right, is through the unconscious misuse of MaryJane, marijuana, cannabis, THC. All right. When you unwisely use this wonderful gift from nature, you destroy your ego and you make yourself too comfortable. All right. Too pessimistic. You know what I'm saying? It chills you the fuck out too much. Way too motherfucking much. A lot of people that hear this point of view are going to agree with it because they see it. If they're feeling anxious, out of ease, what do? They go light up a blunt. You know what I'm saying? And in our society today, the ego has gotten a very bad rep. But in reality, that ego is what keeps us alive and keeps us, striving for more and for better things. Without the ego, we don't care what other people say about us. It is the ego that gets offended, when things don't go our way, or when things start going the wrong way. It gets like, it's like a fire being lit up under your ass. Sometimes the ego can be badly nurtured, whereas it makes you think that you are the hottest shit in town and that your shit don't stink. At the end of the day, we all know that everybody's shit stink. All right. So the ego can become overly inflated. Yes. And that could be very negative. And another way, the ego can be well nurtured and well uplifted to the point where you don't need to walk around looking for validation from outside sources. You know that you are good. You know that you are loved, and so on. Only reason I'm bringing this up, because I was watching a short Dame Dash video that I'm about to repost, and he's talking about how, all these mediums like Vlad TV and so on and so forth, they tend to try to like downplay the Kemetic African melanated black culture, and they try to like basically culture vulture and use what we end up bringing to society as a way to just make money. You know what I'm saying? Like Gucci, Prada, Louis Vuitton, all these crazy names that we hear nothing more but then the black and brown community, dumb motherfuckers, misdirected. We're always flaunting these things around. We're always blowing our money on all these things, all these materialistic things, and they're all put forth by, Caucasian motherfuckers that really don't give a fuck about us, Always tend to want to humble us, through the miseducation, making us feel as a whole people that we bring nothing to society, when this country itself, America, was built on the backs of melanated people, on the abuse of their bodies and their time, right, through slavery. And now today, it's still being built on on our ignorance, right? Because we're either enslaved through the jobs, or we're enslaved through the educational system, because we went and spent $40,000 or $120,000 to get an education that we don't even see ourselves using, and that has a lot to do with us being overly fucking humbled. Like, there's nothing wrong with humility, but when you are too humble, that you just let people step over you because you lack the vision to be pride, to have some pride in yourself, that's just bad. Um, there needs to be a balance, You have to have pride in yourself, so much so that you don't need any outside sources telling you, yeah, you speak well. Yeah, your art is good. Yeah, you could be a tattoo artist. You have to be able to, discern and have the clarity of thought and vision to see that within yourself, that to know that, oh shit, I am a good artist. I am a good athlete. I can be a baseball player. You don't need your mom telling you that you can be a baseball player. You don't need your dad always believing in you. You also have to believe in yourself. I mean, those things are good. That's dope if you've had those kind of like nurturing um circumstances, those nurturing circumstances going on in your life. But if you haven't had them, you know what I'm saying? You've got to be able to give that shit to you. So at the end of the day, I ain't have a fucking dad telling me that I was doing a good job, or a mom trying to influence me to do anything else. Mom was always working. Pops was never there. Same goes for my brothers. And so we, in a way, have had to become our own men and our own fathers throughout our own lives, based on the example that life provides. Our only father has been life. God consciousness, our intuitive guidance telling us what is right and what is wrong, based on what we've already learned from, the discipline that we got from our mother. That has been our father. She has been our father and our mother. But that's for me. Other people, it's the same story for a lot of us. A lot of us start smoking weed a little too fucking early. You know what I'm saying? And now we are just chilling every day, everywhere we go. How you doing? Chilling, just chilling. Chilling. No pressure, no rush to do anything. Why? Because we always just chilling. I probably had this thought in my mind, but I never really brought it out because I lacked the self-discipline to come on and speak on this with the comfort and confidence that I have now. The month of October was an amazing month. The whole month was fucking disciplined as fuck. You know what I'm saying? On September 30th or 31st, that last Wednesday of September, I smoked a blunt, and not lace, nothing crazy. I smoked something that I already had. You know what I'm saying? But for the last 9 months, I've been telling myself, bro, we got to take a break. We got to take a break. We're going to take a break. We got to take at least a 3-day break, maybe a week-long break, but we got to take a break. And I've been saying that shit for the whole fucking year, 9 straight months of just, yeah, you're going to take a break. I fasted a few times, was only able to stop smoking for 1 day out of the 2 or 3 times that I fasted throughout this whole year. In my mind, I understand that when I'm smoking weed, I'm burning. I'm burning time. I'm chilling. I'm burning time. I'm relaxing. But at the same time, I understand that I am burning time. And I think to myself, is this time that I do have to burn? Or am I burning away time that I really don't have to burn? Because at the end of the day, none of us know when it's going to be our last day. You know what I'm saying? We may think, we may want to live 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 years, but none of us get exactly what we want out of life. Okay? I could walk out, boom, get hit by a fucking truck, or something may fall out of a window, smack me in the fucking head, and next thing you know, this nigga's dead. You get what I'm saying? So, God forbid, but we never know how much time we got left. And so smoking, I always understood that, you're burning time. And it's been almost 9 months. December is rolling around. When are you going to take this break, bro? You know what I'm saying? Yesterday was Tuesday, and you said that yesterday was the last day. And yet here we are. It's Wednesday, September 31st, and you're lighting up a blunt at 11 o'clock at night. What are you doing, fam? And that was the last blunt that I lit for 9 days after that day. Why? Because I got this panic anxiety attack where I thought somebody was chasing me. Mind you, I'm sitting outside of my house. But that's how I felt. I felt like when I was getting out of the military at 24, or when I was starting college at 24, 25 years old, where I was getting anxiety, overthinking things that I had no control over. So, you know what I did that day? I went in the backyard, took my shoes off, and meditated at midnight for over 40 minutes, maybe an hour, trying to recollect myself. From then on out, it was 9 days till I smoked again. And it was because, I received the revelations that I was seeking. The discipline was within me. The power, the the power is within each and every one of us. To do what we want to do when we choose to do it. But too often, more often than not, we tend to make excuses for ourselves. I know that right now I'm probably doing it with real estate. It's going on 11 months since I got my real estate license. And I've only helped one individual. I also try not to get too hard on myself because I know there's a lot of things that I'm trying to do. But that can also serve as an excuse, you know what I'm saying? So I try to be very mindful of the things that I make excuses for. So that's why I sit in front of this computer and I listen to the classes, and I do the classes, and I write in the book. What I'm getting at, yo, control yourself with that MaryJane. All right, you have an ego, and that ego was put there to serve you, not for you to be a servant of it. All right, if you feel like you're like anxious because you're not doing something, and every time you get that anxious thought, those anxious feelings, the first thing you do is go light up a blunt, and you're doing the wrong thing. Like I said, the whole month of October has been a blessing. Why? Because ever since that happened, it reaffirmed to me that I have the discipline. I went into the military for 5 years. I didn't smoke. I came out and I quit cigarettes on the same day that I left the Marine Corps. I quit cigarettes and I quit dipping tobacco that same day. So that goes to show that I do have the willpower to will myself to do whatever I need and have to do. And so, this whole month it's been once a week. Once a week, 1 day out of the week, 6 days work, 1 day rest. But what I've done is on Saturdays, I've been lighting up the whole past month of October on a Saturday. Why on a Saturday? Because Saturn's Day is the day of expansion, is the day of party. But at the same time, even though it's a day of party for our society, it's also the 6th day of work. You know what I'm saying? When we go to the good book and how the book talks about it. You know what I'm saying? We got Moon's Day, our day of personality. We got Tuesday, Marte, the day of Mars. We have Wednesday, Miércoles, the day of communication of Mercury. You know what I'm saying? We got Thursday, Jueves, the day of Jupiter, the largest planet. So a lot of people, just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. So work on it. We got Viernes, Venus, closest planet to us, the lighting star. And then we got Saturn's Day, that day of expansion. That day of expansion, that day of relationship building, that day of, getting things done. Getting things done. Even though it's a day of celebration, it is a day of celebration because we just went through the last 5 days and we put in hella good work. And now Friday is still a day of work, but it's also a day of celebration. And you can network a lot when you're celebrating. You meet a lot of people, you build relationships that otherwise you wouldn't have built had you not gotten out on that salad day and celebrated. You get what I'm saying? A lot of good things happen on Saturday. It's not a simple day of rest and party. It is a day of work, of celebration, and of relationship building. It is a great day for networking. If you weren't too fucked up, drunk, and feeling stupid and defeated over the week that you went ahead and just wanted to intoxicate yourself, you would build a lot of networks. That Sunday, that Sun's Day, that day of the sun, your sun, you are the son of the Most High, of creation, of this universe. So it's a day of rest, of recomposing yourself and getting your thoughts, your life, your decisions together. And so that when Moon's Day, the day of your personality, comes out, your character has been rebuilt, re-nurtured, and you know what you have to go out and do. So you have a good character, and now you could put a nice little pretty mask for the whole society, so that you can vibe with them. But yeah, man, nurture your ego in the right way. Don't be so fucking humble that you just let people step over you because you don't recognize your worth. You know what I'm saying? Recognize your worth. Feel and have some pride in you. You know what I'm saying? And recognize that everybody else has also that same within themselves and respect everybody as such.